Beth Powning's captivating historical novel, The Sea Captain's Wife, 2010, delves into the journey of a woman's coming of age and self-realization as she confronts the stark contrast between her romanticized notions of life at sea and its harsh realities. Set in mid-19th century Canada, the story revolves around the protagonist's struggle to reconcile her husband's dual personas as a family man and a ship captain. Azuba Galloway, raised in the quaint town of Wayland's Cove in New Brunswick, Canada, daydreams of escaping her constrained existence by embarking on seafaring adventures witnessed through the ships arriving at the town's harbor. At the age of 19, Azuba's dreams appear to materialize when she marries Nathaniel Bradstock, an experienced merchant sea captain. Both share their aspirations of a life together aboard his commercial vessel, the Traveler. This union promises not only the fulfillment of Azuba's desire to explore distant lands, but also the prospect of being in constant proximity to Nathaniel, unlike the occasional reunions they previously had every few years. However, shortly after their marriage, Azuba discovers she is pregnant, raising concerns about her ability to endure the rigors of life at sea. Consequently, Nathaniel reneges on his promise, insisting that Azuba must stay behind as a typical captain's wife. Left longing for Nathaniel's presence, Azuba struggles with her emotions while faithfully fulfilling her duties as a wife and mother. Supported by her loving parents, grandmother, and household staff, she raises her daughter, Carrie, and tends to the domestic responsibilities. 5 years into their marriage, Azuba finds herself pregnant once again as Nathaniel embarks on another voyage, leaving her alone. However, tragedy strikes as Azuba suffers a miscarriage, plunging her into profound grief and pushing her to seek solace beyond her immediate family. In her vulnerable state, she forms a deep connection with Reverend Simon Walton, the recently arrived local vicar who shares her love for the sea. Their growing friendship, however, sparks disapproval among the townspeople, deeming their bond inappropriate. An unfortunate incident occurs when Azuba and Simon find themselves trapped by the rising tide, necessitating an overnight stay together outdoors. This innocent circumstance ignites scandalous rumors, further tarnishing Azuba's reputation. Nathaniel returns to Wayland's Cove only to be shocked by the gossip surrounding his wife. In an attempt to salvage her standing in the community, he reluctantly takes Azuba and Carrie with him on his next voyage. Initially, Azuba is elated to finally fulfill her long-held desire, but her excitement quickly wanes as they embark on the Traveler. She soon realizes that Nathaniel's stern and authoritative captain persona dominates their life on board, overshadowing his affectionate husband demeanor. He barks orders at Azuba and Carrie, treating them more as crew members than family, confining them to their cramped cabin. Life at sea becomes a mix of exhilaration and terror for Azuba. While she relishes the opportunity to witness vibrant cities like London, San Francisco, and Hong Kong, and indulge in the allure of the exotic, she also endures harrowing ordeals. Stormy passages around treacherous Cape Horn nearly result in shipwreck, while periods of stagnation in the windless doldrums push them to the brink of starvation. Among the most haunting experiences for Azuba is witnessing the abhorrent slave trade. Although Nathaniel does not partake in such atrocities, a stop at the Chincha Islands near Peru exposes Azuba to the distressing sight of enslaved individuals resorting to mass suicide. Throughout their travels, Azuba remains primarily a mother, tending to her children's needs, teaching and nurturing them as they grow. Azuba wrestles with doubts about their chosen life at sea, fearing that exposing her children to the harsh realities they witness might scar them for life. She contemplates returning to her previous existence, where she patiently awaited Nathaniel's return and enjoyed the comforts brought by his successful voyages. However, the temptation to retreat is outweighed by the profound bond Carrie develops with her father due to their close proximity. Carrie's curiosity, perceptiveness, and intelligence enable her to connect with the distant Nathaniel, especially during the challenging moments of their voyages. Over time, Azuba realizes that Nathaniel's emotional distance stems from both his resentment toward her relationship with Simon and his fears regarding his inability to protect her and their children on the ship. She recognizes that giving up their seafaring life and settling in Wayland's Cove would mean sacrificing the type of marriage she fought for, one characterized by mutual respect and trust. Determined to stand by Nathaniel regardless of the challenges, Azuba undergoes personal growth and maturity. She immerses herself in books about sailing to learn Nathaniel's craft, engages him in discussions about his decisions as captain to offer her own insights on managing the crew, and actively solves problems aboard the ship. Through her determination and resilience, she reignites Nathaniel's perception of her as the woman he fell in love with, rather than a burden weighing him down. However, their reunion and renewed connection cannot prevent tragedy from unfolding. In the latter part of the novel, while sailing near China, Traveler falls victim to a pirate attack. The pirates mercilessly kill most of the crew to plunder the cargo. Although Nathaniel, Azuba, and their children survive, the horrific ordeal leaves an indelible mark on their souls. Once safely back in Brunswick, Nathaniel makes the difficult decision to retire from being a captain. Consequently, the Bradstock family is thrust into the life of ordinary individuals, no longer sailing the high seas. Both Azuba and Nathaniel find themselves dissatisfied with this new, ordinary existence. However, the novel concludes with a glimmer of hope as Nathaniel begins envisioning a different future for their family, suggesting that they may yet find a path that brings them fulfillment and adventure. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.